We're at 7:43. Our News Extra program is next. It is brought to you by First State Bank. Here's Kevin.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. I notice we have a couple of extra minutes of time here. That's good because Kathy Kropuenske is here with Keep Scottsbluff Gering Beautiful. And Susan Wiedeman is joining us as well. We're going to talk about Earth Day celebration on Saturday, April 21st. Big activities going on over at Main Street Market, Panhandle Co-op system.
You know, this is so exciting, Kevin. And I know they don't call me chatty just for nothing.
Well, yeah.
Yes, I mean, I am
Well, I already
Kathy.
took like 20 seconds out of your, out of your time.
Anyway, this is such an exciting time. I mean, this is the time that, you know, I live for this stuff. This is spring. This is the Great American Cleanup. This is going to be Earth Day. This is going to be all these great things that are going to happen in our community. And it's so much fun.
All right, let's get going on it then. Saturday, April 21st, Earth Day. What are we doing over at Main Street Market? And a lot of other people are sponsoring this thing as well, right?
Oh, yes, that we have a lot of partners with this. And, of course, Susan and I came up with this idea. Right, Susan? A long time ago. And, of course, we've been doing it now for several years. And I'm going to let Susan talk a little bit about all the different stations we sort of have lined up. But the one thing I do want to mention before I give the mic to Susan, because I'll never probably get it back, but one of the things that I want to say is that don't forget the electronics on Saturday. That's a big deal. And if you have a lot of electronics to bring, make sure they go down to 609 East 2nd Street, down to Environmental Services. We will be collecting 1 or 2 items each that people can bring at Main Street Market. But if you have a lot of electronics, they have to go down to Environmental Services. So, you know, that's our big thing, is collecting that stuff. We don't want to see it go in the landfill. We don't want it in the dumpsters. We want you to bring it to us.
Okay, that's 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
At Environmental Services.
Environmental Services.
It's 8 until noon. 8 until noon.
Oh, it's 8 until noon.
Right, at Environmental Services.
Okay, 8 until noon at Environmental Services.
Right.
All right.
And there will be a small charge this year, not a lot, but I do have the price list that will be published, and you know, it's just necessary for us to, you know, last year you remember how I was here crying. Our grant money was cut way back, and I don't want to give up these programs, but to be able to do them, we're going to have to charge a little bit, but it won't be much.
Yeah.
So, you know, I encourage everyone to make sure that they bring their stuff to us.
They want to see what that price per item is. They can go on a website,
yes,
on your website.
On our Facebook page, and it's all listed.
All right, go on Keep Scottsbluff Gering Beautiful Facebook page, and it's all listed right there. Okay, Susan.
And I'll try and put that. I know I have the list on there, but I'll also try and get the price list also on the Panhandle Co-op Facebook page, and I'll try and get it on the Panhandle Co-op website under the calendar.
All right, so that way people can kind of look at it and find out what's going on, and I've got it here, so maybe we can also get that done on our pages as well. Okay, so let's discuss what's going on over at Main Street Market on Saturday.
Okay, on Saturday we have lots of partners in this celebration. It kind of started, as Kathy said, with just us talking one evening, and we decided to do a second electronics collection over in our parking lot because, one, it's a little easier to find than Environmental Services, and it's in the middle of our community. We will be giving away cloth bags again when you bring in a bag of plastic bags. That'll start at 10. We'll have 5 cents a gallon off E10 unleaded gasoline at Plaza Cynics in Northgate and Pride. We'll be giving away trees from the North Platte NRD. We'll be starting at 10. Amy Seiler is going to be putting on a tree planting seminar over at Riverside at 9, and then she's going to come over there, and she and Roy Lyles from the NRD and Annie Folk, also from the city of Scottsbluff, and she's the one that's kind of been in charge of their Greener Nebraska Towns initiative. They're going to be talking about tree planting and giving away trees, but then also talking about the tree rebate programs in both cities. Then we'll be doing the household battery collection by our customer service booth. The electronics collection will be out by the old car wash building where it's been. You'll probably see the big truck out there. Platte Valley Bank is going to be doing document shredding. They're going to start at 10, and when they're full, they're done. That's going to be a little bit different this year. We do ask that people come in off of Avenue B, the north entrance. We're going to close that middle entrance so we don't have the cross traffic. We had a lot of congestion last year, and I visited with Chief Marino on Friday. So we're going to probably close off that entrance and kind of have people go to the other entrances as well as the entrances off of South Beltline. So if you're going to be wanting to do shredding, please try to come in that north entrance off of Avenue B. We also have a map on our Facebook page, and I'll be also putting that on our website where all the things are going to be. The cardboard collection by DocuShred, they'll have a trailer. They're also collecting cardboard. Scottsbluff FFA chapter will also be doing the nitrate testing on the private well water. KNEB will be there. I think Chris is going to be there doing a live remote from 10 to noon.
Right.
We'll have Earth Day art on display from Community Christian School, who is our Adopt-a-School partner. WNCC athletes will be there helping with the electronic collection. Then on the west side of the parking lot, we'll have the auto battery propane bottle collection and up to 4 passenger tires, 18-inch and smaller. We'll do that 10 to 1. The trailer will be there, and then also the other partner that we have in this is the City of Gering, and they'll also be having their used oil and antifreeze collection trailer there in front of Mr. Tire.
Wow, got a lot of things going on.
Yes.
And all your partners. Did we mention all your partners?
North Platte, NRD. We have Platte Valley Bank, DocuShred, WNCC, the high school, and then we'll probably be doing some Pepsi sampling too, because Pepsi has always been a great partner with the Great American Cleanup, and it's nice to give them some additional exposure.
And both cities and Mr. Tire as well.
Yes, I said it is truly a community partnership, and
Yeah.
that everybody comes together.
Yeah.
Just one thing that we do get asked about for this thing, and I've given all of this to the people at Panhandle Co-op. Our drug take back is actually going to be on May 5th.
Yeah, so don't be bringing drugs.
Right.
No.
Well, and it's kind of
Don't be bringing
confusing
pharmaceuticals.
because a DEA one is going to be on the 28th, and that is not ours. Ours will be on May 5th. So write that down on your calendar.
Okay. All right. So Kathy, all of this is
Just rip that out of my hand.
Yeah, that's right.
It's my turn.
All right, we got to take a break though first. All right,
All right.
and then we'll let Kathy
Talks.
talk for the last 3 or 4 minutes. Okay.
Really good, Susan. You got really good.
67.
You did a good job.
That's why I have the cheat sheet.
I understand.
Leather-bound, 3 to a page check ledger.
Because the DEA, they had it on the national news this morning, like 6,000 locations. My God,
That's
great,
wonderful.
everybody
It
will
said
be
let's use our new
confused.
Yeah.
business debit card.
And you know,
for
ours is
first
really, we were the
payments that
first.
actually
And
be
I'm
on
sort
time
of mad at the
for
DEA for trying to take,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, why, how come we don't get on the national news?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Well,
All right, we are back talking about Earth Day on Saturday, April 21st, over at Main Street Market. We went through all the list of things that are going on there on Saturday, and now Kathy Kropuenske is here to talk about what else is going on with Earth Day. A lot of things in neighborhoods, right?
oh, there are so many things going on. You know, the neighborhood committee will be doing their annual cleanup again,
Yeah.
Sabrina, and
Yeah.
so that will be held there on the 21st. Also, the monument is going to have their big cleanup for the Great American Cleanup on Friday. So if you want to volunteer out there, I'm sure that Mr. Mayberry would appreciate your help. Volunteers will be meeting, I believe, at 9 a.m., but you can call the monument to see for sure when they're going to be meeting there. We have school events going on all week, which, of course, is really what we're all about. I mean, if we don't educate, we're not going to change the behaviors. I mean, we can go out there and pick up litter and have collections over and over and over, but we have to educate folks so they know how important it is. And that starts with the kids, because they help educate their parents. So we'll be in schools all week.
Free
Yes.
landfill.
Oh, free
yeah, I was
landfill.
gonna
Yes,
s-
the
I was going to
landfill's
ask about the
going on.
landfill.
That's going on from the 14th through the 21st. There are 2 Saturdays are available. Well, last Saturday and this coming Saturday on the 21st. Make sure you have your utility billing with you, that you're either from Scottsbluff, Gering, or Mitchell, before they're going to let you bring your stuff.
Preferably covered.
Yes, yes. And you know, that's so important, preferably covered, because if not, you're taking it to the landfill and it's blown out the back. So what
Yeah.
good does that do? And then we have litter bugs, and then we have to go out there and pick it up. So you see, it's just ongoing, isn't it, Kevin?
Yes, it is.
It is, yes. So there's just lots of exciting things going on. And of course, you can look for our whole list out there on the Facebook page. We will have the pharmaceutical take back on May 5th, which is, of course, really, really big for us. And of course, Recycle Your Cycles is going to be May 19th. But I'll be back to tell you a little bit about both of those as they get closer.
All right. So, yeah, we got a lot of things going on, and the weather's supposed to be nice.
Oh,
Yay.
Yay. You know, if Susan and I could have a collection that we didn't stand out in the rain, it would be a miracle.
You know, I'd almost like to see you guys stand out in the rain
You do?
this
Yeah.
particular year.
Yeah, because it's pretty
Yes,
dry.
because
It's
we do
pretty
need
dry.
it. That's right.
But-
That's right. But we
But
have.
last year, you know, we really probably didn't need it at that particular time.
Right,
But this
right.
year,
Well, last year
We
wasn't
could
bad.
use
It
it.
was the year before that was
we were
Yeah.
really
soaked.
rainy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's, you know, like I said, this is just so exciting for me. This is what I, you know, I love my job and I love what I do and I love all this stuff and I love to be chatty and but this is such a special time of year because, you know, I mean, it's beautiful out there and we clean it up and it makes us so proud.
yep.
It's good.
It's good. I
Yeah.
agree.
Susan, do you have any last words?
Just a couple things.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I won't rip it out of your hand.
Okay.
Our Main Street Market Stores in Kimball is also having a similar event with the trees and the cloth bags, and the Kimball FFA chapter will be testing water down there. And then up in Torrington, they'll also have the trees and the bags and the Pepsi products. So it's not just here in Scottsbluff, but we've got some things going on at our other grocery stores too.
All right. Very good. All right. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks for having us.
Thank you, Kevin.
it. You bet.